Welcome back everybody to this new video Tech Express. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with the actual color swapped inside the Shopify. To get started, you're going to need to have an actual Shopify store. So if you don't have Shopify, I'm going to leave you the links down below in the description so you can all get started totally for free. Now that we are inside the Shopify, what you want to do is to take a look into the products that you wanted to make the color swatches. As you can see here, I have the actual preview of an actual product. But today what I'm going to be doing here is to do this, the display of the color swatches. Instead of just typing here the gray, the wild color, I wanted to see the actual colors in here. So that will be the actual scale for today's video. So I'm going to go back here into my products inside the Shopify, of course. Inside here, what I wanted to do is to download an actual application. The camera helping us to do this much more faster and without an actual coding. So if I click here into the left part, it says applications. Now here, what I want to be doing here is to go here and searched and let's type color swatched. Now here is going to be appearing a lot of applications that you can download, but what I can totally recommend you guys is to download an application that is totally for free. For example, the GLO color swatched. Variant images, of course. So what we wanted to do is to click here the application desired and hit into install. This is how it actually looks. It's going to be looking our actual product. If I go into the view the demo store, you should see that here the product has now the element of the colors. So this is what we're going to be doing today, right? So I'm going to just close this preview and I'm going to install this directly inside my website. Next step is to personalize your color swatches option, not by first importing your products. So here, as you can see, we have three different elements. We have the free version, the silver version, and the gold version. The free version is up to 100 products and color swatched only. So that means that that's okay for us. So I'm gonna go for continue as free. And now we are inside the GLO color swatched. What I wanted to do first of all is to have the app and themed enabled. If you don't know how to enable this, I just click here into the go to the theme editor. This one should be sending us directly into the theme editor of Shopify. And what we need to do is to make sure that here into the left part, we have the app and beamed. So automatically it's going to be sending us directly into the global color swatched. So make sure this one is enabled. And after that, hit into saved. Really important to save this, otherwise this just won't work. Now let's go back once again where we're actually at. And now here, what I wanted to do is to import. I'm going to go for select the app language, of course it's English. I synchronize my online store. So all of these elements, all of my product data, all of my application, everything should be imported directly in here. I'm going to make sure that the swatch type looks as a circle. The swatch size should be, let's say like this. The swatch spacing, I'm going to try to make this a little bit like 13. And usually what everybody does here with the swatch border style is just to go for single. The thickness, I'm going to try to just go for the minimum. And here I could just leave it like that. It's really depending on how it actually looks directly here into your store. So it actually looks great so far. Now I can change the button if I wanted to. For example, the rounded here, I can add low if I wanted to. And lastly, the drop down. Like this is different for variants of my product item. So I can enable it if I wanted to or don't. After that, I can go now back here into the appearance collection and do exactly the same thing with this specific collection that I just chose. Now, if I click here into the solo swatches here, into the color swatches, I want to make sure that I have here this element of option and this color affects the 7 products. So that means if I click here into the configuration, I can start by editing the color. For example, here white, I'm going to leave this like this. Green, I'm going to try to do something like this. There we go. Transparent, no mix. Usually what we do is to leave this like that. And there we go. Now this should actually do it. Now what I'm going to be doing here is just to leave this set like this because this one does not affect any of my products. I'm going to go into the upper side and hit now to save. How do I make sure this actually worked it? I'm going to go back here into my products and let's see if this one actually works. In this case, this one is not available because this page of this product is not inside there, but what we can do is try to do the same thing with other products. And there we go. As you should see now, this actual element has my actual color swatched. So I no longer have to see this text, but Instead of that, I have now this portable color swatched. So make sure that you save this before you check it out, and make sure that the color swapped it actually working. For example, I changed from blue to green and from green to pink. In my case, what I need to do is to disable all of these sets, since this one actually just won't be available for my product. But so far, I have just edited the first 3 of them, which I think is a total victory. So guys, with that being said, guys, we have now reached the very end of the video. But don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more great tools about this actually great Shopify, remember you have the links down below in the description so we can all get started totally free here on the Shopify. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and hopefully we can all see you on a next video.